Hey everyone, Greenbeard here. Welcome back to another MLB 9 innings 23 video on my channel. We have a huge video for you today. And we've got some other backup stuff to do in case the primary thing we're going to do, which is we're going to club craft another Team Sig pack. If that falls through, then we have some other stuff to do as well. Before we get to that though, real quick, I was throwing some premiums on Al Holland here, and we landed him Control Master, Stab, Finesse. It came like that. I didn't spend greens or blues on it. And kind of stinks that I tend to get sets like that on, get that on a pitcher who literally doesn't have breaking pitches when both Stability, Control Master, and Finesse raise break. But we retrained him for Finesse. This is about the best I could have hoped for, trying to get him a finesse train. We also retrained JT here to get him 110 field for stability. Not a great train, but we more or less only lost power in exchange for getting his fielding up. Hopefully today we're able to pull a SIG JT. That'd be awesome. And then we don't have to worry about any weird janky trains to get him that bonus. So we will club craft the Team Sig pack. We also have all these packs from the World Baseball Classic event. And as you can see, we've been saving up tons and tons of packs. And we have 153 skill change tickets to go along with it. So I'll go club craft the Team Sig pack. And if we don't pull something we can use, I think I'll go back and show you real quick. I think the only starting pitcher that I would actually use a GI on would be Zach Wheeler 21, and then sort of slide him in. Despite the set and the really great train, Cole Hamels has been jack awful for me. I don't know why, don't know what it is, don't know what's going on, but he's been absolutely awful. So I don't know what to do outside of getting him finesse. The only thing I can think of is that one of his breaking pitches is A tier rather than S tier, and does not hit S tier even with Control Master. So that's the only thing I can think of. I've been talking to some club mates, and the only thing I can think of right now is that a handful of us are starting to believe that pitch tier is far more important than we have given it credit for in the past, and might be partially or part of the reason that that legend pitchers have a tendency to do so well relative to other pitchers, because legends legends have a tendency to always hit S tier pitches even though they have less base stats, whereas a lot of SIGs like that Cole Hamels, for example, even though he has much higher fastball and break, he still doesn't hit the S tier breaking ball pitch. What his changeup is it's his curveball that's not. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Anyway, let us, first and foremost, we'll open this pack. If we don't pull a Team Sig, I'm still going to take a card Black Diamond. But let's cross our fingers. I would love a reliever, Bryce Harper, JT, or Zach Wheeler 21. Come on. Not a diamond. Oh, God. That was bound to happen. He is not going to be useful. He's not going to be any better than any of our starting pitchers that we already have. So, unfortunately, it is a SIG we don't have, but we can't use him, unfortunately. Just my freaking luck. To be fair, I'm at a point where I only need a handful of cards, but it's just kind of crazy that the cards I can't pull right now are the two team batters with the most freaking with the most SIGs in the game, and I just can't pull them. Either of them. Bryce or JT. Some cool primes here. Just would save and hold on to these primes. Don't really need them for anything. That is another Luis Gonzalez for some reason. Okay. Really weird luck today. I don't know if actually I would call it luck because it's not really luck. It's kind of frustrating and annoying, but that is what it is. I'm going to unlock some vintages here. We will do some vintage combos after we open up the 8 vintage packs that we have. And we'll be able to do a prime combo there as well. Let's see what we get from here. Not the best thing in the world, but not the worst. I'll take those. Okay. Now let's get back to packs. All right. So let's start off with the premium vintages. We'll go do combos. And then I believe we'll take a card Black Diamond. All right, so did not pull a legend there. We'll actually hold on to the Bedrosian in the chance that we ever pull his SIG. You know, could use him as upgrade material. All right, so next step, we'll go do some vintage combos and some prime combos. Righty. I'm okay comboing that Dave Hollins that we had because don't really need him. Alrighty. Would love to see if we could pull a diamond vintage. Nope. Alright, so no luck there. We already have another gold Nolas prime. So here goes a prime combo. Jared Weaver. I think we have him. So unfortunately, today's video has been full of really bad luck. I guess to be fair, we did not dupe Vince Velasquez. We already have the card, so it wasn't a dupe, but it's just not a card that's going to help us at all. So, yeah. If you guys did not see, I put out a video last week of the training worksheet that I use. And on it, we were trying to figure out what the requirements would be to get Babe Ruth here to hit the Barrel It Up bonus, given the new data we have on how Barrel It Up works. And I'll actually link that video both in the description and in the cards. But one of the things that we saw was that in order to get him to hit it, he will have to be Black Diamond. So while I absolutely need help with my relievers, we are going to take Babe Ruth Black Diamond because I think my batters need a little more help, a little bit faster. So what we'll do is we'll take him Black Diamond. We will get him trained up all the way, or special trained up all the way, and then I will go back and give him a retrain toward the end of it, and we'll make sure that he hits that Barrel It Up bonus. Since we don't have any premium skill change tickets anyway, it's not a huge thing to use the Black Diamond pieces on him. So, all right, so we can now get into the rest of these packs. Let's use we'll use Prime. I don't know if I have Jim Emmett, so that's a good pull at least. Another Prime. Wow, another Cardinal Prime, Lance Lynn. Lots of Cardinal Primes. Dang shame I can't get that luck with trying to freaking pull Bryce Harper or JT as a SIG. I guess it's no matter. We'll go into our backup and be dupe protection for the next TSS. So at the very least, we have that. I'll do one more set of 10 after this, and then we'll move on to premiums, and that way I can start saving up some stuff for the next video. Alrighty. I might hold on to that Brandon Marsh. Who knows how well he'll do for us. Let's get these random assorted packs out of the way. Six premium pitcher. No diamonds. Usually I have a surprising amount of luck getting diamonds out of those packs. A lot of Cleveland teams there. Outfielder, Bryce Harper. Nope. Okay. Well, it would I didn't know if it was a Bryce Harper. I just knew it wasn't a diamond. I could not see through the card. Alrighty. Two more premium player packs. Alright, nothing really there. And let's do 150 premiums. Yeah, let's do 150 premiums. Wow, Gold Prime. Cliff Lee. Wow, that's cool. All right, so let us go special train Babe Ruth. And we're going to have way more material, even in player cards, than we know what to do with. We'll have him at level 10 and still have so much and not know what to do with it. We're going to get to the point pretty soon, if not today, where we're just going to have to start doing combos again. Because I'm going to have more material than I know what to do with. Right. Okay. So we've got another 140 premiums we're going to do. That's 2 total golds out of 20 premiums. Would like that luck to bump up, and there's a diamond. Pablo Lopez. Hopefully he's good for the Twins. My Twins team would love to have another really good starting. Although I guess the Twins team isn't hurting for starting pitchers right now, but would always be good to see more options for that type of team. Okay. There's another diamond. 2 diamonds. That's interesting. And back-to-back. Carlos Carrasco. That's not a bad year for him. Fun fact about Carlos Carrasco. He used to be a top pitching prospect for the Phillies. So before his Cleveland days, there's a Dante Bichette. So I think that'll give us enough to do another vintage combo after this. Another Prime. Wow. I'll take a Mike Napoli Prime. I like Mike Napoli. And Carrasco was a top pitching prospect for the Phillies, and he was traded to Cleveland along with a catcher named Lou Marson and I think one other guy for Cliff Lee when we traded for Cliff Lee. So he actually is a former Philly farmhand. Which, yeah, I know long run it doesn't mean anything, but you know, that's cool. And yeah, so it's definitely interesting. All right, cool. So we will keep working on Ruth. Select silver and gold. So we're not quite at 8 yet. We have a couple more golds, so we might actually get him to 9. Ooh, just short. That's okay. All right. And we'll hop back into... We'll use 30 more of these. And then we'll hop into team selects. For a second, I thought I'd use silver packs because we got all silvers in the first set of 10. But no, these are premiums. We're getting some golds. All right, so we'll hold on to the rest of the premiums. We'll start saving up again for the next video. With team selects here again, we're really only looking for a diamond Bryce Harper. Otherwise, we don't particularly need anyone. We can hold on to Robertson and Brogdon in case Brogdon gets a SIG and in case we ever pull Robertson SIG. There are a lot of relievers on this team that I could use if we pulled their SIGs, but we only seem to be able to pull another Nola Prime. We only seem to be able to pull starting pitchers that we don't need or dupe batters. Dupe batters who only have a single year or two. It's really bizarre, but I haven't seen a diamond yet from 61 team selects. So that's kind of disappointing, unfortunately. 11 more of these. The number of Bryce Harpers we see is really small, and it's really upsetting to me. But there's a Bedrosian. We'll hold on to him. The prime luck today is just absurd. We pulled 2 team primes from 61 team select packs. So that's crazy. We don't need Ryan Howard, and we don't need an Aaron Nola. In fact, we just comboed an Aaron Nola away, but that is what it is, I guess. All right, I'll throw these guys in backup, and I'll come back once we are special training again. All right, cool. So that uses up all our silvers and golds. Get them up to 9. Awesome. And we went and unlocked a bunch of guys to do a bunch of combos. We'll see how many I want to do or can do based on stars. I don't want to waste too many stars on these combos right now, but we'll do a few. Andy Oliver. I think it's Andy. Could be wrong. But as you can see, we have a ton of primes that we can do prime combos with. Think that's a new prime for us. We'll do one more. I think that's a dupe prime, but I'm not entirely sure. All right. Let me check. All right. Let's knock these gold packs out, and then we'll hop into ultimates. In fact, I'm probably not going to use all the ultimates just yet. We'll save up a bunch of them. Let's use we use maybe 20 alts, and we'll save the rest so that fingers crossed when the next TSS does happen, fingers crossed we won't dupe that one, and we'll have a SIG card that we'll be able to use all that material for. But right now we don't. Okay, so nothing there. We will use the rest of these packs though. 5 alt team selects. There's a diamond. Bryce Harper. 2 diamonds. Nope. All right. Can't use those particularly. Right. We have 4 diamond player select packs. Nothing from that set. Ranger Suarez. Not a good year, but he's a team card, so we'll take him just cause. We also already have his SIG, and I doubt he'll have a better SIG than he did that year. So we're set there. See if we can get a prime or a diamond vintage from the next 2 now. And what I'm probably going to do is I don't want to waste too many diamond cards, but if we have, we might do like maybe a few diamond combos today as well. We won't use the diamond packs for that reason, but we will use the team select diamonds. All right, so we got absolutely nothing from the diamond player select packs. I don't think I've seen anything fun from any of them. So, that is what it is. We're going to go batter. We want Bryce Harper because for whatever reason we have never been able to pull him. Shane Victorino. Batter. Come on, Bryce. Nope. Oh, God. That's a bad card. All right, so let's go finish off special training Babe Ruth. And because the other thing, too, is we have an absolute ton of special train material. So we will use that when we have another card to special train. But this alone only got us so far in terms of using up the material that we have. The only card in our lineup that needs a little more special training is Altair, but I'm not using a ton of it on him because, I don't really need to finish his special training too much. Upgrade ticket. Could use those on my Twins team. Don't need them as much on this team. But hey, take what you can get, right? All right, we'll do 3 or 4 diamond combos. Just for fun, right? The fact that we did a 3 diamond combo, well, I guess probably should have done 4, but okay, at least we got a diamond back, right? Let's do 4 diamond combos. We won't do 5 diamond, we'll do 4. 2 Mookie Bettses. 18 is, I believe, his MVP year. And I know some people are like, I always go top right middle or something like that when they pick these, but I just literally am randomly selecting because what we get back doesn't matter as much to me, but more than anything, I'm trying to free up a little bit of reserve player space, so we're just doing a handful of these combos. Haven't done them in a little while, so figured it might be a nice change of pace for us. That's our second Kim. We pulled his Rockies year as well, which is a terrible card. It's like a 65 base card or something like that. It's really bad. And it's a starting pitcher, too. Oh, yeah, that's Trevor May's starting pitcher year. That's not a great card. Let's do one more diamond combo. Okay, so nothing here. Nothing from these, but there's definitely something fun about getting back to combos. And we'll hold on to the rest of those. All right. So the next part of this video is going to be quite the skill change mania here. We have 2 cards we need. We're going to use them on. First off, we do need to get a different skill set on JT. I know it's a 3-3 slugger spotlight set, but I'm not going to use blues on his normal, so I want to get him something with 3rd skill. And the other one is we're going to look for something better than, or something with a better 3rd than an Iron Will on Luis Garcia. And if we can pull him a good set for setup, we'll probably swap him in as a setup man because Ken Giles has been struggling in my 2nd setup slot. So, probably looking for something along the lines of finesse, fixer, mess. Well, okay. I guess that works. We would probably cap out finesse, fixer, and leave mess at 3. I think that's what we would do. But mess at 3 is better than iron will at 5. So, um, great. I guess that solves that problem. Let's get to work on JT then. Oh, he's got a 333 charisma set in this slot, but not going to end up using greens or blues on him, like I said. So right now we're really just looking for a skill set with 3 skills. Ideally something along the lines of charisma, and then slugger or spot, and then a good third. We'd probably take something like full swing as a third skill. Or training junkie, since we had to retrain him for less batting stats to get him that fielding. But yeah, we'll see what we can get. Would like to see. I don't think barrel up is going to be worth it, because there's really no chance having to train him for field that he'll also hit BIU. He won't even hit BIU if he's not getting nerfed, and I like to make sure that my players are nerf proof when we hunt for something with BIU. So really only charisma and then slugger spot with a third is what we're looking for here. Obviously we want higher levels on that skill set as well, but we might be here for a while. I usually don't edit us doing skill changes, and depending on how long this takes, barrel it up prediction, no. I might take prediction as a third, although I'm hesitant because a lot of my cards that had it that were doing a little bit better have sort of fallen off the last couple weeks with prediction, and I was surprised they were doing well in the first place, because prediction is generally not a great skill, but I was kind of riding the wave while it was happening. So, yeah, I was just kind of going with it, but it's not great. And I don't really like prediction, and I want to roll off it on DD as soon as we get more premium blues. All right, and last shot of the day, charisma prediction, flashing the leather, all triple ones. Like I said, I'm going to hold on to the rest just because. And let's go train up that set for Luis Garcia and swap over to that one. And then the only other thing for today will be, in my own time, I'll go retrain Babe Ruth, and we will come back and we'll show you once he's got a nerf-proof barrel it up train. And at that point, you know, we might very well move him up in our lineup, because he's going to be, you know, he might be one of our best hitters at that point with a, you know, a fully skilled out set like that we don't have to do any work on. All right, so there he is. Finesse Fixer with Mess as a third. Mess as a third should do much better for him. I believe our next candidate to Black Diamond is going to be Blake Parker. Because I want to do a Sig in my bullpen. Ranger at some point will do, but he's really solid as it is. So I think Blake Parker will be the next one, because he's, of my Sigs, he's the one that needs a legend skill the most. But with taking Babe Ruth, now only JT in my lineup is not Black Diamond. So I will go retrain Babe Ruth, and I'll come back and show you what we can pull. All right, so we finished training Ruth here. As you can see, we got a pretty good train, about the best I could have hoped for, to be honest. With only 4 to fielding, it would have been better if it was lower, but we've got exactly what we need in speed and contact, and I put the rest into power so that power would go too. And with these stats, he will always hit barrel it up, no matter what his condition and no matter how bad he gets nerfed by the pitcher. And actually, surprisingly, his stats right here are kind of similar to Franco. He has 2 less contact, but 2 more power. So he is 140, 150. Franco's 142, 148. The only major difference is Franco is 3 more I. And Franco needs more speed because he has more contact. So since Ruth has less contact, he needs less speed. And because of that, now that we've got him that train, I swapped around my batting order here. And it's a little bit based on projection, because I'm not entirely sure how Ruth will do. But given that he's got almost the identical set, Slugger instead of Spotlight, to Franco here, I put him behind Howard and move Santana down 1 slot. And I kind of like it. I hope it'll work. It gives us Pioneer, Charisma on Ruth, Pioneer again. So we're kind of alternating back and forth, and then we've got Bad Ball, Charisma, Bad Ball. So I kind of like that setup. We'll see how it does. Might swap things around. If Ruth's doing better, maybe I swap him with Franco. I'm not sure, but we'll see how he does. For now, I think this is where I'm going to leave it. And hopefully he ends up, you know, having him always hit BIU. Hopefully that's a big boost to our lineup. So with that being said, that'll be all for today. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.